your team, man.
I've been talking about golfing. Let's start the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Please welcome
Reggie, Smooth, Little James, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot.
Welcome to Sports Spot. I am Smooth with the 5 O's. This is your all sports talk in one spot. And that spot is Sub-Zero Ice Cream, 47 Illinois, South Illinois Street. Come on down here and hang out with us. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a great day today. God has blessed us to be here once again.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
sir.
And look
Yes,
who's
sir.
back.
Yeah, I'm
Look
back.
who's back.
They've been trying to dog my teams out.
Oh,
so I'm
my
back.
goodness.
Live and in action. About to check them out.
That's all.
Trolls.
We ain't got nothing but love for you. That's why we've been dogging it out, because we
You
missed
got to wear
you.
that sorry 49ers jersey in there?
Man, I'm
Yeah,
representing.
that's because your basketball team just took another L.
Yeah,
they down
did.
3-1.
They did.
Is that your kind?
Yes, they did. Yes, I'm emotional right now, so hey.
I think he mad we talked about his golf game and him out there.
No, he's still upset about them Speedos he had. That's what it is. He's still upset about them Speedos.
I'm going to get the super producer back for that. Definitely for sure. Yeah.
Oh, man. Hey, man, that was a good one, though.
And the shark was mad because you was taking his woman.
Yeah. I'm going to stop posting pictures. I'm tired of people photoshopping my
Hey, but you know something? I seen another one, though, man, that was on there with you. You was like you was drowning in the pool or something. I can't remember what they said on there, but it was.
That's how I was blowing bubbles.
Bubbles,
That
yeah,
was
blowing
cute.
bubbles.
Oh,
You know,
man.
on Diary of an Angry Black Woman, old girl's husband was in the handicap.
Right, right.
She
And she dumped him in,
tub,
yeah.
and he sitting there, blub, 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 blub.
Yeah.
Oh, but I seen that. I said, oh my goodness.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Y'all just some haters.
Yeah,
I ain't
man.
never seen nobody troll the troll king like that.
Nah,
They
whoa.
was on him, though. But it's good to be back. Though.
It's good. It's good to be back.
Oh, yeah, man.
Good to be back, Bo. No,
Oh, yeah.
nothing.
And before we get started, y'all, you know what I'm saying, we got to give another special shout out real quick, you know what I'm saying. It is Jesus' little brother's birthday.
Yeah. I was there when he. Yeah, I was there.
Who little brother birthday?
Jesus. Oh. You know he about to,
Yeah.
I didn't hear what he said. Because I thought it was Adam's little brother. I didn't know it was Jesus. You know, he gonna wait.
I don't know about. Hey, look, no. I wasn't there when he created that.
You should have stopped Eve for taking a bite of that apple.
No, I wasn't there.
I
Okay.
the one that gave her the apple.
No, I wasn't the serpent. Okay.
Well, you wearing serpent gear at 49ers now.
Don't be a hater.
Oh, man. But yeah, man, we got a good show for y'all today. We got a lot to talk about, actually, because we didn't get to do nothing last weekend, man.
Yeah, it was Easter Sunday, you know.
Right.
He has risen and everything, but you know, we got a lot. Hopefully we can get it in this time slot.
Yeah.
There's a lot to
Hey, I got a
talk
question
about.
for you. Who is it that got spanked 24-2?
We got a ring.
I'm just asking a simple question.
We got a ring.
Who was that
We're
got
the defending
spanked?
champs.
Answer my question, man.
The Dodgers will go farther than the Chicago Cubs.
That's not the
and the
answer,
Browns.
man. That's not the
They
answer.
got smacked 24-2.
It don't matter if you lose by
Look.
1 point or 2 points.
Look.
Your Lakers, they lost by what?
3?
3 points today?
Yes.
They got smacked? Yeah. So it don't matter if you lose by 22 points or 3
But
points.
who beat y'all?
You got smacked.
Who was it?
I don't
What
recall.
team was it?
Oh, he got amnesia now.
Yeah.
don't recall.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I do not recall.
Yeah, his nose all snotty, eyes all blue.
It's just the
Yeah.
team that they only got 1 ring while the Dodgers got 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eight of them.
He gonna defend his dog.
Yeah, he gonna. Yeah, man. You don't have to get so sensitive, man. I just asked a simple question, man. Come on. That's all.
Right, man, let's
I
get
just
this
asked
stuff
a simple
poppin', man.
question.
Let's talk about these playoffs, man. 'Cause they've been so up and down and crazy, but OKC, they handling business, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cleveland.
Cleveland, Handling business.
Yeah.
My Pacers, I'm still say y'all handling business.
Yeah, I knew we weren't.
They shouldn't have lost.
Yeah.
They
That was,
shouldn't
that,
have
was,
lost.
that was a little fluky win, but
Yeah.
you know they've been up and down all season.
Yeah.
They'll win a few, you know, then they'll probably lose one, but then they go right back on that winning streak. So we're gonna hope y'all get right back on.
Cause
that
you
winning
know
streak.
what?
They're gonna
to
win
me,
tonight.
to me, Dame is all mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
they
all
talking
he
about Tyrese doing talking. That's Dame doing all the talking.
Yeah.
Talking about he from Oakland.
Right.
Well, Pascal from Africa, he didn't kill the African. He didn't kill the lions. Yeah.
So watch out.
Yeah.
Right.
Oakland streets ain't got nothing on the jungle.
Right.
Man,
Right.
Just zip it and ball. Just zip it and ball.
But
Yeah.
I am impressed, though. I hate to say this with Lil J's Warriors, you know, the way they're
Yeah.
handling
You see what
Houston
Curry
and
did
everything.
Curry put on a clinic last night.
Yeah, so I am impressed. I still don't think they're going to win anything.
No.
I don't think they may not even make it to the conference finals.
So they would play OKC? Or who?
play-
No, who are
the
they?
Lakers and
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna get past
Woo.
Minnesota.
No, because we can write Lakers out right now, can't we?
Man, I'm kind of sad about that right now because I thought
Yeah.
they was gonna be able to handle
Man,
it.
I
but
told
but
y'all.
I knew it was gonna be a good series. But
told y'all.
But it ain't over with yet. It's only
Yeah, it
three
ain't
games.
over with.
It's only
And
three games.
James, y'all king, last game caught the ball. It just looked there, dropped the ball, the guy went down for a layup. That's y'all king. Today he had one good defensive block towards the end of the game, but then he fouled Anthony Edwards on a shot attempt. Anthony Edwards get two shots.
Anthony
He
Edwards
made-
was beating him up today.
Man, whatever, man.
He was. You know, Anthony Edwards should have fouled out.
The thing is, though, man.
Yeah, think about it.
Well, maybe his little flop wouldn't flop so much they would call it.
No, if you want to know who flopped, that was Anthony Edwards when James fouled him and he went down. And then, look, he laid there for 10 minutes and then got up and was
You
in the
know where
game.
he learned it
Look,
from?
they went
He
to
learned it in the
they
Olympics from
they went to
Joe
a
King.
commercial and came back and he was in the game.
He learned it in the Olympics
He
from
grabbing
Joe
his
King.
knee. He grabbing his knee
Hey.
like he done tore some ligaments and stuff like
Hey,
that.
throw a blow
You
at
know,
me,
come on.
Smooth. I'm going to show you, James. Just throw a blow at me, a fake blow.
That looked like Anthony Edwards. That looked like Anthony
That's how
Edwards.
your king do it. That's how your king do it.
Look at it, though. Look at it. I mean, but I don't think the Lakers was ready for that physical type of game, though. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Well, you know the problem with the Lakers,
They
the
too
bottom.
little.
And the rest is the
Absolutely, I was gonna say they don't have no inside
I
presence
ain't gonna say they're too
whatsoever.
little, but
Okay, they're
the
not
refs-
too
the
little.
refs are allowing them to have a physical game.
And I like that.
Yeah.
Don't call her there. Let the players play.
Yeah.
We've been saying, you know, NBA been pretty soft here lately, but if
Right.
you really pay attention to a lot of these games, they've been physical. They've been some
But
physical games, and the rest have been letting
I
them
don't
be physical.
usually agree with, but yeah, they too small.
They ain't too small. They just
They too small. I mean, well,
gotta
I'm
get
not.
tough.
They're not
That's the
physical
guy.
on the
The guy.
inside.
You
They're
let
inside
You
game.
letting these young boys bully y'all.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
What's his name? Nas Reed.
Yeah,
Nas
What's-
Reeves is a good player.
Yeah, Nas Reed. What's the other young boy? Wearing the headband, the white
Tom
hand.
Green is playing good ball.
No, I'm talking about from Minnesota.
Minnesota. Daniels.
Yeah, Daniels. He been killing
All of
them,
them,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
He killing
You
them.
know, then what's his name? The came from New York. Devont, whatever.
DiVincenzo.
Deacon Vincenzo or whatever his name.
Yeah,
A little light skinned boy.
white boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
He
the
light
prep.
skinned.
Okay.
He light skinned. That brother's bald.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He got some brother in him. He
Yeah.
light-skinned. He albino.
he played in the hood.
Yeah. He be balling. Hey, man, they been balling though.
They have.
They been
They
balling.
have. Yeah,
You know, so-
I can't say anything. Dispute that. You know.
But my thing is, you know, when we was rapping about the trade, when they traded Cat over to New York, and they sent Big Dog over there, man, look here. I told y'all that the thing that Minnesota was missing was that physical play.
Right.
And he brings that physical play down low. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the big difference in this series right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because Cat was soft last year. Gobert was soft last year. That's
Gobert's
why
still soft.
Yeah, and that's why Dallas ran all over him. But now you got somebody that's an enforcer. You know what I'm saying? Bron ain't coming in there bullying, you know, because he's taking it to Bron. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
that's
see,
tight
by
right
them
there.
taking it to Bron at 40, he has to expend a lot more energy than anybody.
right.
And, you know, by
I
the
will,
third,
I will
fourth
say
quarter.
this about your king. Scott Nichols, you say I would never say nothing good about Yo King. I am impressed at how he's playing at age 40.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got to give him his
Yes.
props on that.
Yes.
I'm highly impressed by that. Y'all know I
Yes.
will never say nothing positive about him. So, yeah.
Ah, yeah. Here comes
Yeah,
birthday
yeah.
treats now, y'all. Yeah, we got some treats for the birthday. We having a birthday. We having a birthday party on the show today, y'all. So, you got my bacon? You got the bacon? Oh, I got you.
That's the blood
What is
red.
this?
Yeah.
Red, bad blood.
What's in the bad blood? I guess I think this is a butter
Yeah,
pecan.
that's the one I had that time when I was laughing at y'all.
Nah, man, because Eric would be mad. I don't want Eric mad at you.
Right.
And I have to tell him his feelings already.
His feelings already
Yeah,
hurt
yeah,
right now.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't getting no quarterback.
Thank you, man.
We're gonna get on that in a minute though. But anyway, let's go and get this thing going real quick. 'Cause, you know we singing to the. You know what I'm saying? They gotta turn it around the right way. You know what I'm saying? And for y'all who don't know, I know y'all be like, man, your wife gonna get you for eating that. This is that big and this is that good stuff that I kept telling y'all. I can eat this right here. Yeah, boy.
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero, y'all better come get y'all some. Happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday.
you.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Thank you,
Happy
thank you, thank you.
birthday, Bo knows old school history.
That's right.
Sometimes.
Happy birthday.
He got his hater hat on.
All right, now back to the show.
Thank you, guys.
Now, you
Thank
know-
you, Tom.
Now he's bringing that enforcer. You know what I'm saying down there. So it's a big change. So when they run, if they do sweep the Lakers real quick and get them out of the way, they gon' I feel sorry for Golden State if Golden State got to run into them. Draymond Green ain't gonna be able to do nothing with him.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's going to be ugly because now you got him and then you got the big boy. What would you say his name was?
But see,
they got the braids.
Nas Reed.
Nas Reed.
yeah.
You know what I'm
But see,
saying? Draymond can only
Golden
take
State,
one.
Golden State would be in the same situation that the Lakers are in.
Yeah, so they're
Nobody
inside,
down
too.
on the
And then
inside.
you got to think, what's called done for the season?
Who?
Butler.
Yeah.
He ain't coming back?
No, he done.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was a pretty hard fall. He took. I hate to see that, but you
See
know what?
Ja Morant take that fall too.
Man, John Morant been getting beat up.
Let me
bro.
bring up something else about the Pacers, man. I got my Boom Baby Pacers shirt on today. But there was an article out there. Everybody keeps texting me talking about Tyrese was the most overrated player in the NBA.
Yeah.
You got to
But that-
think. They only had 90 players vote anonymously. And if you look at his stats, I'm laughing at all crazy. And I had to agree with Rick Carlisle. He said, if Jimmy Butler had been playing with Golden State all year, you wouldn't be saying that. And then he said somebody else, I forget who was the other player that they had real high. He said, you can put all three of them on one team, man, and you know they making a play. Tyrese, Jimmy Butler, and I forget who the third.
Was it Giannis?
No, yeah, I think it was Giannis. It was Giannis.
It was Giannis.
Now,
And they crazy saying Giannis is overrated. I'm
oh,
sorry.
yeah. But you just let Giannis, what Pacers need to do is just let Giannis score his points and shut everybody else down.
Man, that's it.
So, yeah,
That's it.
that's what we need to do. So, yeah.
Man. A good one. Man.
But, yeah.
But let's see. Now who else? That one series I really didn't care for though. That Cleveland series. It was more.
Well, I knew the Heat was going to get that butt beat.
Yeah.
They didn't want to be there. I mean, one more game and they out of it, right? Or did they already get
over.
swept?
Yeah,
They got
over.
swept? Cleveland is a championship team.
But
Cleveland, okay.
the only person Miami had was
Adebayo and
and
boy
Hero.
Hero.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
Nobody else on the team.
right.
You know. So.
But War out of Indiana plays good for Miami.
Who?
War.
Yeah.
War.
Out of Indiana University.
Yeah.
Light
he
skinned
does.
brother.
He does. Now, I was going to go to the next series.
I tell you what. I think Golden State. I think Trace Jackson should get more playing time.
His playing time's been cut when Jimmy Butler came.
Yeah.
I think he may get some more now since Jimmy Butler's out.
No, his playing time was cut because they brought Post in, and
Who?
Post, the big tall white guy.
Oh.
They brought him in, and He's not physical enough down there. You know, he's a 3-point.
Trey-
He's a 7-foot 3-point shooter.
Trace Davis is a little undersized.
Yeah, but he's physical.
Yeah.
He will get you some rebounds. You know, get the ball out to the open man.
What's up, Darren Kelly? Oh, Alabama Tide hating bum. What's up, hater?
Is there anybody you like?
Right. You be talking crazy about all his friends. I wonder if we be
These
saying
are
about us.
trolls on my page. He's an Alabama Tide fan.
Oh, okay.
So
I know, you know what I'm saying? He don't never feel good.
What you say about us once the show is over?
I know, you know what I'm saying?
under your face most of the time.
Now, let's move on to that Detroit series, man, with Detroit and New York, though, because
Detroit has blew 2
Hey, look.
games.
they had.
They blew the game today and the first game.
The ref should have called that foul.
I think so too.
The ref should have called. That was obvious.
Yeah.
It was too obvious.
But you know what? I hate Detroit and the Knicks anyway. I hate Detroit because Ben Wallace, our championship year,
Boy, you
he
need some
fouled
counseling.
Ron Artest hard as heck in the Malice in the Palace.
Right.
Man.
And then when Ron Artest fouled him back, you want to fight. You know, yeah, you're the depth in the family, whatever. If you know, you should have been playing if you had attitude.
Right.
That was not the Pacers' fault. As a matter of fact, I saw a TikTok, I saw a part of a podcast, Stephen Jackson's podcast. He had Reggie Miller on there.
I saw
And he
that.
apologized to
Yeah.
Reggie. Reggie broke down, man, you don't have to apologize for me.
Right.
I was on the back end of my career. He said, I had the best time
the
of
best
my
of my
life
life.
with y'all,
Wow,
man.
yeah.
That
Yeah,
really
he said
kept
those
me
last
alive.
4 years of his
Yeah.
career were
That's
the
why
best
the
time.
Pacers would have won a championship. They brought in
They-
Steven Jackson that year.
Yeah.
Ron Artest wasn't about no bull. The only reason he went out is because the dude threw a beer on.
Yeah.
Won it. Almost got
I'd
some
go
other
off
game.
too.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd go off
Yes.
too.
And then Jermaine O'Neal did a special. He said at the time I didn't really understand mental illness. You know, when Ron was talking about he needed some time out, he didn't understand it. He didn't respect. But now that he understands, you know, us as black folks, sometimes we don't
We
take
don't-
mental
we-
illness seriously.
No.
Your
We're not
brain
going to
is
the
a
doctor.
muscle. Just like you exercise your bones or you tear ACL or tear a bone, sometimes your brain, things happen. And you need to see somebody, talk to somebody, or maybe get some medication. We need to take mental illness more seriously
seriously.
in
Right,
our community
right,
than what
right,
we
right.
do.
We do.
Right.
We do. Yeah. That's the truth right there. That's the truth.
When you going?
Bo bringing the blows today, boy. We feeling good. on
It's my
this
birthday. I'm feeling good. Okay.
I'm gonna let that one slide.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you got me on that one.
So what's I feel about that Clippers and Denver series, man? I mean, because I really thought Clippers was really ready to run away with it, but that
Man.
crazy little dunk in, man, at the end of the game, man. Just
Game shouldn't even been close.
I missed the game.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So is that series tied up?
yeah, it's tied up now.
Is it?
It's tied up. They had Nuggets down, man. I mean, no, the
Seven.
Nuggets had them down. Clippers came all the way back in the fourth quarter, tied the game up, took the lead, and oh boy, the light skinned dude with the damn, I can't remember nobody.
Aaron Gordon.
Gordon, yeah. Joker took a shot, man. The ball came off. He grabbed that sucker right above the rim
And dunked
just
it in.
dunked it back
Game
in.
over.
No, he
Game
did
over.
win a slam dunk competition.
Yeah. But I mean, when I
No,
say
he didn't.
dude,
He
Yes,
didn't
he
win, did he?
yes, he did.
I thought he got beat by Zach LaVine.
No, I think
They
he did.
should have won it, man.
He should have won.
I thought he won one though.
He may have.
Insanity is a legal expense. Legal,
Who said that?
it's a legal defense. Dana Temple.
She said insanity is a legal defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. But you have to be proved and everything. So yeah, I agree with that. But let's talk.
They blew a 20-point lead.
The Clippers are better than what I thought they were because Kawhi Leonard is really balling.
Ball. He's back to the
He looks
old
like his
ball.
old self.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
What about James Harden?
Harden been balling too.
They looking good. And I hate the Clippers too. I don't hate them as much as the Lakers. But you know.
There
what
you
I don't
go.
get is why they, if Eddie George would have stayed there and could have stayed healthy, they would have really been good.
I'm going to have to call the counselor on you.
Eddie George.
Not Eddie George, but Paul George. I said Eddie George.
Paul George in Philly, ain't he?
I said if he would have stayed
Yeah.
there,
Oh,
stayed
yeah.
healthy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He would, man, they would be dominant, right? Even boy, that would be scary.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I don't
So,
know why he left.
so what we gonna talk about next?
We're gonna have to jump on this draft, man, because
Yeah.
my feelings. I know everybody probably still mad about that draft.
I'm not.
I am, because I am, but I ain't. You know, I
Right.
feel like it was a conspiracy
It was.
towards the Colorado.
It wasn't
players.
no conspiracy.
And then
It wasn't no conspiracy.
Man, come on, man. I'm gonna tell you why I say that though. It was kind of. I'm gonna tell you, it kind of made me feel like they was trying to make playing for Dion look bad. You know what I'm saying? Because they wasn't picking up.
That ain't what it is.
They-
Because Travis Hunter went number 2.
Hey man, look at here.
Who?
He the only one.
Hunter went number 2.
The only one.
Yeah.
Think about it.
So,
The only
but
one.
think about it. Did the quarterback from Texas get drafted?
Yeah.
What round?
Yeah.
Six.
Right.
But he suck anyway. Well,
Oh, right.
I told y'all.
But
he
people
suck.
thought he was good. The quarterback from Ohio State. He get drafted?
I don't know.
No.
Did he? I don't
Yes,
know.
he did.
Cam
Yes, he did.
Ward went number 1.
Right.
He was a little arrogant too. He was a
Yeah.
little confident.
Yeah.
So I don't know why people are saying, "Oh, because
No,
he's bad, it was-"
no.
I'm
It's
saying-
because of Dion.
I'm saying it because they try to make his recruiting harder because now.
I'm saying he should have came to Indianapolis to the combine and performed. He just won.
But
did one pro day.
statistically, first
The
round
Big
quarterback.
12, look at the talent he's playing
Statistically, not Big 12, but statistically, first round quarterback do not participate.
Yeah.
They don't.
Was he first round?
He was projected.
He was.
Was
I
he a
mean,
first
projected
Was
first
he a
round.
first round?
No.
He should have had his
Proje-
ass in Indianapolis at the combine then.
No, I
That's what he
think
should've did.
regardless, if he had showed up, it wouldn't have been
Been no different.
It been no different.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, man, look at
now
that.
he got some motivation to try to prove him wrong.
Because first of all, that guy from Louisville, okay, he's decent. You know what I'm saying? He ain't better than Shador. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna pick him over Shador.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That was some BS, bro. Gabriel.
Gabriel.
You know what I'm saying, for Oregon. He
Yeah.
was cool, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't have picked him I wouldn't have picked him over
Will
him.
Howard, yes, he did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Will Howard got picked up. We ended up getting the quarterback from Notre Dame, which I mean he was cool, but he wasn't. I don't feel like he was no.
he's not. He's gonna come in. He's gonna be on the practice squad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my
He
thing
gonna
is-
get a
Shador
paycheck.
went to a team with 5 quarterbacks.
Thank you. That's
Shador
great.
wanted to go someplace where he thought he was gonna start. I don't think Shador was gonna start unless he went number 1 overall over Cam Newton in Houston.
But if you look
Shador,
at the 5
6'1".
who the 5 quarterbacks they got?
Shador is 6'1".
They got
They got Watson.
Watson.
He's on the out.
Flacco.
Flacco's on the out. He's a bum. He's
He
washed.
The
should be
dude from Pittsburgh. That little dude they picked that year.
Randall.
No. What's the white boy's name from
I'll tell you who they.
Pittsburgh? He used to be the quarterback from Pittsburgh.
Mason Rudolph?
No.
No, not Mason
I'll
Rudolph.
tell you
Young
who they.
dude. I think his name is Nick or something like Nick or something like that.
I'll tell you who they got.
What was his
Give me a
name? I got
second.
it on my tongue. But they got
They got Kenny Pickett. from
Kenny
Kenny
Penn.
Pickens.
Kenny Pickens.
And they
that's
got,
what it was. They got
Dylan Gilbert
Gilbert
round 2.
and,
And they got Shador
Shador.
Samson.
Dylan
But
who?
Dylan Gilbert from Oregon, the quarterback from Oregon
Right.
last year. Yeah. So my thing is, I mean, it's a cool way the way they did it though, because now you got quarterbacks to where somebody you got at least 3 that somebody might want to come after. Definitely
Right.
2. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
Joe ain't gonna make the team.
no, Joe good. He got to sign his contract. He good.
That don't mean they won't release him.
They ain't gonna release him.
Watson.
He done.
He done.
I mean, you owe him money whether you cut him or not.
Yeah.
They reconstructed his
Yeah.
contract now, so you know they don't always make
So-
much money.
So it's gonna be between Kenny Pickett, Gabriel, and Sanders.
Yeah.
Start. So we'll see.
But the thing is, Shador, just do your thing, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you like this: through preseason and all that, you got 31 other teams still looking at you.
Hey man.
So now you can show improvement.
So you said he gonna get cut already?
No. What I'm saying is,
No.
No, what I'm saying is, because you know, from fifth on down, you really ain't on the team, bro. You just there. You know what I'm saying? You
Well,
gon-
the 49ers kept mystery relevant.
yeah.
And he ain't
but-
did jack for him.
Yeah,
you know.
but he got the.
They haven't signed him
But they
to a
didn't-
contract
Really?
yet.
they ain't
Purdy?
got him. Yeah, they ain't got him to a full-time contract.
Yeah.
But the thing is, what I'm saying
And that's what pisses me
Yeah.
off because the guy's proving he can play.
man,
Yeah.
all right. Anyway,
No.
as I was saying before you
He-
rudely cut me off.
The guy's
Nobody
proving.
talking about
Did he take him to
Hey man,
what? It's my
He
birthday.
managed
Be
the-
nice.
He managed the team.
Yes.
Okay. Everybody else took.
And
them there.
isn't that what
All he did-
quarterbacks do?
But what happened?
Isn't that what
but-
quarterbacks
but-
do?
but-
They
but-
manage the
but-
team.
But what happened when?
Aren't they the signal callers?
What happened when the real
Huh?
deal got
Don't
hurt?
they tell the the other players
But
what to do?
A good quarterback who deserves the kind of money he think he get ready to get, don't matter who's on that football field, he gonna make them look good. Purdy could
look,
do that. He
Purdy-
couldn't make himself look good. He sucked. That's why they record.
No,
What was they record?
he don't
4-1?
They had a lot of injuries.
You know, I don't care about no injury. Detroit had a lot of injuries too. A good quarterback gonna take what he got and make it look good. You see what I'm saying? So the team had Purdy looking good, bro. Purdy got exposed. Now you ain't got Debo Samuel. Then you really gonna get
sometimes-
exposed.
I hate that
Sometimes
Debo's gone.
you got man. Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl with Tampa Bay.
He was a
He wasn't-
bum.
He wasn't a, he was a good quarterback.
Yeah.
He managed. So
Yeah.
I may have to agree with the 49er friend against you. We take one of your O's. I'm with you, birthday boy.
Right on. Right on.
Anyway, you just made yourself prove my point because what you just basically said, that long as the team around a bum quarterback do what they supposed to do, that bum quarterback gonna look good. Trent Dilfer wasn't the reason they won the Super Bowl. It was the people that was around him that won the Super Bowl. He just managed the game. You see
So
what
that
I'm
makes
saying?
him look good, right?
So that just made him look good.
Yeah.
How many more Super Bowls did Trent Dilfer win after that?
You play your part.
And
You
that's
play
all
your
Freddie
role.
been doing. Playing his part. That's all I've been
So
saying.
Sanders need to play his part.
And he's gonna do that.
He came from the Big 12. He didn't really play against anybody. He's 6'1". He didn't work out.
He
at the
didn't have an
combine.
O-line.
And he didn't
have a low line.
He didn't.
He
He
did,
didn't
man.
play. He didn't play.
He got sacked more than any other quarterback in
Well,
college.
he needs not to hold on to the ball. He needs to have a quick release.
Man, look here. They were beating him to the ball.
He didn't have quick release.
But the ball's like hype, boom.
Yeah. They were beating him to the ball.
And that's the thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no conspiracy theory
Man,
thing
whatever,
going
man.
on. All it is all the Trump supporters. Trump made a tweet talking about the NFL is crazy. Deion Sanders was one of the best, and nobody drafted his son. But check it out. Donald Trump is
David
shutting
Kemp.
down the new exhibits in the
Florida.
Black Smithsonian. He's just trying to distract.
Thank you, Dana
and trying to get
Kemp
y'all on the
from
side.
Ain't nobody thinking about him.
So yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
thank you,
Dana
Dana
Kemp.
Kemp from Florida. We appreciate you tuning in.
I know
Right.
Dana.
He liked us.
He's a
Hit the
hater
like-
too.
Hit the like button.
Dana's a hater too. Yeah.
We ain't worried about what he talking about, Dana. We got your back. You know, we know
Yeah.
he just be hating on folks. You know what I'm saying? That's all he do.
He was talking about mental illness, so we trying to counsel him here.
Just give us some counsel.
I know the haters. I call out the haters.
But yeah, man.
But Dana, I appreciate you
But-
checking out the show. Darren, I appreciate y'all checking out the show. Appreciate y'all support a whole lot.
For sure, for
Sure
sure.
do.
Much love, much love.
But
Shador gonna show improvement.
I think the coach did an excellent job.
they did
And I think that
until they got
this is
the
gonna be
quarterback from Notre Dame.
no, he's gonna be a backup. He's gonna be okay.
We already had a
I
backup.
thought you said he was going to be on the practice squad.
That's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
On the practice squad.
They said they wanted to have a quarterback competition.
They
You
do.
want-
That's what
if
I
you-
did.
If you want to have a quarterback competition, you get another.
I
good
told you
quarterback.
last week.
You got to get a good quarterback.
I told you.
Daniel Jones is not a good quarterback.
You never know. Look, quarterbacks go to different systems and they play better. Look at what Kirk Cousins do, Sam Darnold, yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna
So
give it to you,
look
man.
at Geno Shelton. You know, you go to other
But
systems.
Geno was
Geno
good. Geno came in-
Smith,
Geno
not
was
Geno
good.
Shelton.
Yeah, Geno Smith. Yeah, you're right.
I was gonna say Geno Shelton. They never played no football.
Right.
But Geno Smith was good though, man. He was just the Jets didn't do what they supposed to do with him, man.
Man, but I'm just saying, sometimes it's not necessarily the team. Sometimes it's the system that you're in.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson made a statement. He said, I don't care if they bring Joe Montana back. I'm winning the starting quarterback. He's been working with a quarterback guru, the same one that Josh Allen worked
Right,
with.
right.
So and really, I think his problem was his footwork. He ain't played enough football to have his footwork.
Didn't I tell y'all that last year that he didn't play enough football to be
I
a
said the
starting
same thing,
quarterback?
But I'm tired of these
Yeah.
people talking about Coach had no quarterback. They should have drafted quarterback. They should have drafted Sanders. No, we don't need Sanders. We got AR, and AR is going to prove all you haters wrong.
AR
you
is
said,
wrong.
hey,
AR is wrong.
AR better be ready this year because I'm tired of my team, you know what I'm saying, falling off and can't even make the playoffs because the quarterback play.
Well, your Cowboys don't do nothing.
Whoa,
You
whoa,
got
whoa,
Dak
whoa, whoa,
Prescott.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
You don't
whoa.
do nothing.
Cowboys ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. And skirt, stop.
I forgot. Danny Kimball is a Yo King hater, Laker hater. I forgot that. We had that in common.
Both of y'all crazy.
You don't like
It's a guy. It's a guy.
Oh,
you don't like LeBron either?
No.
Why y'all don't like LeBron, man? Stop playing on LeBron.
Yeah.
You know, but I proved my point, though. I said that him and Luka wasn't going to win no championship after that trade. I wish our other brother was here. Matter of fact,
Oh, yeah.
shout out
And,
to
and think about it.
shout out to our boy, you know what I'm saying, Lil Jay, you know what I'm saying, keep your head up, baby. You know what I'm
Right.
saying, we wish you well.
We
Man,
got you,
was-
Lil Jay.
When I got to thinking about that, man, I'm like, hold on, man, we forgot about Lil J, man.
That's right.
I love Lil J, man. We
Right.
got started too fast, bro. Forgive us, man.
Right.
Forgive us, bro. I know y'all don't see Lil J up here. Y'all keep our prayers up for Lil J.
Yes.
You know what
He'll
I'm
be
saying?
back in a minute.
He'll be back in a minute, though.
Right.
Now back to y'all. And this old craziness, man, talking about y'all don't. Man, they ain't gonna win the championship, man. Man, Luka, you didn't waste your time going
Look,
over there, man.
Look, the trade bottom line, the trade should have never happened. Because you lost a scorer, a rebounder, a defender. What'd you get
And a guy
in return?
in a wheelchair.
Who, AD?
Who else? Shit.
He said the guy in the wheelchair. Hey, man.
But,
Show.
but,
My man.
Barkley.
you got it. But we end up getting a guy that's out of shape and a ball hawk. You know,
I mean, ball dominant. James ball dominant too, though.
not as bad as Luka.
But, man.
James made the NBA non-competitive.
No. Jordan made the game non-competitive with his crying self. Y'all keep thinking these
Jordan
little boys-
didn't grow up there in the 80s and 90s. You
didn't
got
cry.
beat up. Now you touch a
cry.
boy and they go crazy.
That boy was crying the whole time he was up in there.
Right up.
But when it comes down to it, though, you know what I'm saying? The King didn't accomplish many of things. He's cool. He ain't worried about if he win another one or not. He's
Right.
good. You know what I'm saying? He's good.
He good.
He made $50 million this year. He ain't worried about top him out.
He got 50. He got 50 on the table for
Deshaun
next
Watson
year.
made up like a fat kid. He got a $200 million contract with
Who
Cleveland.
did?
Watson when he got traded.
yeah.
Well, no, he
Yeah.
didn't get traded. He signed.
He
And then
signed.
they gave him so much money, couldn't play for 2
And he
years.
ain't played.
I ain't did nothing for him.
Yeah, after those 2 years, you come back, then he get hurt.
Money
He,
wasted.
what did he do? Blow his Achilles?
Yeah.
That very next year?
Yeah.
That first year he came
It's
back?
hard to sit out in any sport
Man.
and come back and be
I
dominant.
mean, and you have to think at the professional level, as you get older, it gets harder.
It gets harder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you ain't training to keep
Yeah.
your body weight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, and he was out for 2 years and then come back and then blow out his Achilles.
Yeah.
Now
He
he's
got
out
hurt
another
again.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got hurt last year, wasn't
He
it?
ain't had the money to, you know what I'm saying, pay the trainers to come in there and do it because all his money went out the door when he got all them lawsuits. So, got to, you know, hey, it is what it
Speaking
is,
of
bro.
lawsuits, what y'all think about Shannon Sharp?
Shannon Sharp is a fool.
Fool, man.
Yeah.
Shannon need to go sit down somewhere with his old boy.
Ain't nothing a 19-year-old girl can do for me, but if I'm at a restaurant, take my table, and I'm going to tip her and pay my cash.
All she can do for me is holler at my son.
Yeah.
There you go.
And she don't even got no booty.
Right.
It's flat. It's just a shot. I could not. Shannon Sharp should listen to Monique.
And Cat Williams.
Right. Yeah.
Because they both told it.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't know 56-year-old man had no business going out with no 19-year-old kid. And
Right.
that's exactly what, I don't care how mature you say
And
she
think
is,
about it, what
I
do
don't
your
care if
kids
she legal.
think about that?
Man.
All she saw was dollar signs.
That's it.
Yeah, that
And
was
the
her
first,
point.
First strike is she got an OnlyFans page at 19.
Lord.
Second strike, he offered her 10 million not to release nothing. Third strike, she got tapes of him talking crazy to her.
Yeah. So she was real smart.
Four strike. She know he got a $100 million contract, and
Did he sign the contract yet?
I don't think so. It's
That's
up in
right.
limbo.
Because he's stepping away from ESPN.
Look, Cotton, you tired loving chump you. I don't care nothing about you talking about good stuff, troll. You just a hater. That's okay. I'm going to sit next to you this year to the Pacers game. After this year, I've been sitting next to you, 15, 16 years? The Pacer games, I'm moving my seat. I can't sit next to you, hater, no more. The way you've been trolling my coach.
You just going to move to another hater.
Right.
There'll be another hater.
You know, everybody's a hater.
There's a lot of y'all.
Man, be quite honest, I don't hate on the Pacers.
Right.
Yeah, I really don't. You know, I
You
just
hate
want
on
you.
the Pacers.
No,
You go
I
to
really
the
don't.
Pacers game, and you got a Lakers jersey on, and before you even know me, you talking trash, and then when your Lakers lose to the Pacers, you run to the exit.
Oh, man, that's ugly right there. That's ugly right there. You can't be running, man.
No, I ain't run. I didn't run. I didn't run to no exit,
You're
man.
right.
He didn't even know me at that time, you know.
Man.
Just happened to have a picture, man. That's just,
Anyway, now back to the draft. We was talking about the draft and stuff, man.
yeah.
The funny thing is the story about the prank phone call that Shador got, though, man. The defensive coach for the Falcons, his son, got Shador's number off his dad's iPad. You know what I'm saying? When they was, they was out there visiting or whatever, he got the number off of there. Prank phone called him and told him he was going to be drafted by. He was pretending to be the New Orleans Saints coach, and called him and told him he was going to be drafted.
Were they friends? Were they friends?
No.
Each other, bro.
No.
That was some crazy stuff. And people is crazy out here,
Yeah.
man. Now, what made you feel like that was okay to do, though? You know what I'm saying? Let me call this kid.
How did they find out about it?
I don't know. They must have traced the number, but he finally admitted to it on Instagram or whatever and apologized to him and stuff.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, but why would you do that, though? First of all, you put your daddy's job in jeopardy because you over there playing around and you 21 years old, been a kid. That's some kid stuff right there.
Right.
You supposed to be an adult now. Act like it. You know what I'm saying? You're in a public
Right.
setting, a
Maybe
professional
you should have
setting.
went to old girls
Act
OnlyFans page.
Man, for sure. That's what he was acting like a little girl, man. You don't do no stuff like that, man.
Right.
That's how something that gets
Right.
you beat up right there. You know his brothers
Sure
are like,
will.
tough. You know what I'm saying? They don't pay about their family, boy. You better watch it.
Better be looking over his shoulder.
Man, boy, you better come and get him. But yeah, man, that was messed up. Though I had to say something about that, though, man.
Darren Kelly, you hate the Pacers and Reggie,
Oh,
and
Lord.
Reggie the king of trolls?
No.
I thank
Look.
you.
Don't nobody
I'm
hate
gonna
the
lose
Pacers,
a whole
man.
lot of sleep over that one.
Wow.
Thank you. Dan, you closely moving up to my #1 hater status.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
No.
Yeah, man, but it's gonna be a good football season, man. I can't wait till it starts, though.
And it looks
Right.
like, no, we didn't talk about one series. Back on NBA. We didn't talk about Boston or Orlando.
Orlando got one the other night,
Yeah, they
didn't
sure
you?
did.
So that's
And
what,
they-
2-1?
2-1.
And they down right now 4 points in the first
Yeah.
quarter, 30-26.
Oh, okay.
Orlando just, they missed their guard,
yeah.
and they missed the other Wagner brother.
They got like 2 or 3 players that still
But
hurt.
what's his name?
the-
Cole Anthony should get more playing time.
Yeah, but
Because
he's
you know what?
streaky.
But he can move the ball.
But Jalen Shrugs,
yeah.
they miss him.
Yeah.
Because really they don't have a lot of three-point shooting. So if you just kind of pack it down, they're in trouble.
Right.
But if they win, if they beat Boston tonight, I'd be highly impressed.
Right.
I'd be highly impressed.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for the 152 views.
Oh, yeah.
Live.
Thank
Live.
y'all. Appreciate
That's what
y'all.
we're about.
Appreciate
That's
y'all.
what we're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Right.
Keep it up.
Right.
Bring more friends along.
Okay.
Follow and
Yeah.
subscribe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe on
Get
YouTube.
that finger in.
Sports Spot.
That's what I'm talking about. I like you guys, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Only
Yeah.
on Sundays, but I like you
Yeah,
guys.
right. One day's enough.
So I'm looking forward to the football season, though. man.
I'm looking forward to spring OTAs. I want to hear how Rich really look.
The coach, the grade I'm gonna give them as far as this year's draft. I mean, it's probably one of the best draft classes they have had. In a very long time. I got to at least give them a
B-
high B plus, maybe
Yeah.
an A minus, because that running back they got from K State, bro.
Yeah.
It's great to help Taylor out a lot, bro. It's great help our running game.
You got to think too. AR doesn't have any excuses now with that tight end.
Yeah.
Zero
Man,
excuses.
come on.
I'm a believer in
No.
it, and I believe he's been putting in work all summer. That's why I'm saying he's gonna
We
beat out
will
down.
see.
The tricks that you can use with that dude though, because he's a multi-purpose tight end. I mean, he can do a little bit of everything.
Man, he done lined up and ran the ball.
Yeah, hey, man,
He led Penn State in receiving over wide receivers.
yeah.
Right.
Sarkisian
Right.
got a good. He got a good group of guys that he can do a lot with. That's what I'm saying. This year's draft really was nice.
Now the only other issue with the coach is coaching. Now he got to put it all
Yeah,
together.
he about to.
You know.
That's
That's the thing.
Before we keep it going, shout out to our number one fan,
Shit.
Shelly.
Hey Shelley, how you doing?
She ready for football.
Yeah, she's
We
ready.
are too. Hey, but did y'all be watching the UFL?
No.
Watch the UFL, Shelly. Watch the UFL because a lot of people be missing out on that. They be thinking it's a bunch of college kids. No, these are the guys. A lot of them guys they used to be in the NFL, trying to get back to the NFL.
Right.
There's some good football going on.
Right.
Like for real, there be some good
Oh
football
yeah.
going on.
Yeah, because those are guys. A lot of those are guys that didn't make it
Yeah.
or made it,
Made it
and
had to
you know,
move down a little bit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But got cut because of somebody. took
or
their spot,
they're from somebody's practice squad, so they
Yeah.
get an opportunity to play more. So. Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. Don't sleep on the UFL.
Right.
The UFL
Dana, what coach are you talking about? Do we have faith in?
What?
Our coach. I got faith in our coach.
No former coach. You cannot have a cameo appearance. We don't want you on the show. Maybe you come up here and buy some Sub-Zero ice cream. We'll let you on the show.
Right.
Yes, Shirley, we ready for football.
Yeah.
What coach are you talking about, Dana? Of the Indianapolis coach?
Yeah, we like our coach.
Yeah, we like him. I wish he wouldn't overthink things sometimes. But I think it's a learning experience with him being the first-time head coach. But you would think he would have that experience already since he was an offensive coordinator.
Right.
But I'm happy with him. I'm willing to wait him out.
The thing is, if Richardson had the experience that Jalen Hurts has right now, you know what I'm saying, it would be different. We would look at everything a little bit different. Because the reason Jalen Hurts is as good as he is and took that next level was because of Sarkisian, our coach we got right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I got faith in him. He got a project, to work with. You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit behind the 8 ball. Jalen Hurts was above the
What's
he
the
was right
coach?
at the 8
What's
ball.
the coach's name?
So what is it?
Steichen.
I said
Steichen.
Steichen. Yeah, I knew it was an S.
Shane Steichen.
Steichen. Yeah,
So he's been working with
Anthony Richardson.
at Richardson
This is
the last
second
2
year.
seasons.
This is the second season, yeah.
Yeah.
No, this will be the 3rd season, right?
No, Anthony, third
It'll be the
season.
3rd season. And
you
he
know
ain't
what,
figured it out in the 2 seasons that he's been with.
No, but you gotta realize,
Anthony
Jalen Hurts.
Who hasn't figured out?
He's trying to give him a chance.
Anthony Richardson.
I think that they were expecting a whole
Anthony
lot out of him,
Richardson's
and that didn't coach him up. I blame that on the coach, some of that. Then I blame some of it on the quarterback.
I blame a lot of it on the quarterback.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's a quarterback. But the thing is,
No, I don't blame a lot of it on the quarterback because you already know how many games he done played in college.
no, but the
No.
thing is,
No.
No.
Some of these players will come in and play 5 years in college ball.
Right.
Yeah.
You know? So they're going to have more experience. They're going to have that footwork. He
Yeah.
played 5 games in Florida.
But that's what I was saying. He behind the 8 ball a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So they got he got to put in that work.
And didn't he put in the work in Florida?
There's some, yeah.
Didn't he
was
put?
hurt.
He was there 4 years in Florida, right?
But what I'm
He
saying
was
is,
there 4 years in
Who was there
Florida.
4 years?
AR.
No, 1 year.
No.
AR
He
was
was-
in 1
he was
year.
at Florida 1 year.
Where was he before that?
High school.
No, he wasn't.
AR's
You
only
know,
two-
because you cannot go to the draft
AR.
until after your
AR.
He's older.
junior
I
year.
think he's older than what he's supposed to.
Yeah.
How many years did Anthony Richardson play for Florida?
He was
4.
there- I think he was there 1 year and finally got his chance to play.
3 years, he played a total of 24 games.
3 years.
And he only played 24 games.
24 games.
Yes, and he was hurt, some of them.
That's a year. That's a season and a half.
Yeah, but my point is he had 24 games. He had 3 years to learn something.
Oh my goodness! He said he didn't. He throws a great deep ball. He runs the ball great.
Man,
It's just his footwork. There's a lot of players. Josh Allen came into the NFL. His footwork sucked. That's why he worked with the coach that Anthony Richardson working with. Josh Allen first year with Buffalo, he sucked monkey.
It's not even his footwork to me.
It is his footwork.
It's his knowledge of the
1,
defense.
2, 3. No,
It's the lack of
footwork.
knowledge of the
No, 'cause he
defense.
missed short throws.
They had him
That's
playing
why you don't know football.
They had him
That's why you're a
playing Tim
49ers
Tebow at Florida,
fan.
bro.
He what?
He was playing the Tim Tebow role at Florida. He wasn't really getting coached at Florida, bro.
And he was doing a lot of running. He did do a lot of running.
As I say,
So
Tim
the
Tebow-
first
what's the
of all-
point of having a quarterback if you can't coach him?
Look, sometimes coaches drop the ball. Coaches get
I
fired.
ain't paid-
It is
I
what
ain't
it
gonna
is.
get paid for that.
I mean, look at y'all quarterback. Is he
What
getting
about
coached
it?
up?
Yes.
Yeah? How
Yeah.
many rings has he won?
He hasn't won any yet.
Okay then. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm back on your side.
Westbrook. Boy, you a fence jumper, ain't you? No, but Anthony Richardson ain't won
But
nothing.
hold on, no. Y'all went
Well, how far has Anthony
Y'all
Richardson
went
got?
from- y'all went
Anthony
from
Richardson
making
got
plays.
hurt. He didn't got hurt. He got hurt the first year. He got hurt last year.
Let's bet one of these.
And he tapped
Let's
out.
bet one of
Yeah,
these.
yeah, he
That's-
tapped
because
out.
y'all don't run like him. Let's bet one of these that Anthony Richardson has a MVP type of year.
Bet,
Bet.
bet,
Bet.
bet. I like that bet.
Yeah.
He gonna be hurt by game 6.
No,
Why?
he ain't, because he's been putting in work.
Yeah,
He's
he gonna be
okay.
hurt by game 6.
He's going to be okay.
They put in all that work, and then once the game starts, he gonna duh.
Y'all heard it here first.
Yeah.
Is there anything
Duh.
else?
He gonna be a duh dude. Duh.
You got a bow-nose fact coming up.
Man,
Yes,
but
I
y'all-
do.
You know,
Y'all ready for
we
it?
sitting here clowning and
We got to see
everything.
if Tom ready for you. Because Bo don't really
All right,
know.
y'all.
Hopefully you
We
got a
gonna-
good fact.
We're going to see what Bo knows right now.
Yes, sir. All right. My fact today is about Nat Hickey. Nat Hickey was a retired NBA player who played for the NBA for so many years. Hickey doesn't have many achievements, and his statistics aren't good. However, Nat Hickey earned a notable achievement in the NBA. Hickey holds the record for the oldest player to have played in the NBA. He played basketball for 27 years, and he also spent 15 years playing minor league.
How many years did he play?
27.
Golly.
and he also spent 15 years playing minor league basketball. After he retired from the NBA, Hickey's basketball career did not end. He became the coach of the Johnstown Clippers of the All-American Basketball League during the 1950-51 season. He was ejected to become the coach because an accident happened to his team because of him. I don't know what that means. But at age 45, he was 45, 365 years old when he retired.
Wow.
Yeah. And he played for 14 teams.
Wow.
A total of 27 seasons.
Well, I had never heard of. What's his
Yeah.
name again, Matt?
Nat Hickey.
Nat Hickey. I'm about to look him up again. Nat Hickey. That's a pretty interesting
Yeah.
fact, Bo. Appreciate that.
All right.
Smooth.
Man. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This is good. Y'all better come around and get some of this.
He was making love to that.
What up, little Jay?
Hey, Jay, you already know, man. When I get
Yeah,
my
what's
career,
up,
man,
Jay?
I listen to these two go
Yeah.
at it, man. I just sit here like, shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't wait for the football season to start, man, because the Eagles, they defense loaded, bro. That's all they was picking was defense, man.
But didn't they let some key players go?
Yeah, but
But they restocked. They recalibrated.
with some more Georgia players and
I'm going to tell you something.
they coming to win.
I'm going to tell y'all
Right.
something about the NFC North division. The Eagles not going to win the division. The Cowboys not going to win the
You
division.
think Washington gonna get it this year?
Washington is going to win that division.
Oh.
Who they got besides?
You heard it here.
Besides Daniels.
They got people to beat
yeah,
to beat San Francisco.
Oh, they got McLaren.
Denver.
They got McLaren.
Yeah,
McLaren's tough.
yeah.
They got
yeah,
McLaren. They got somebody else. They
Debo.
got somebody.
Debo Samuel.
Debo. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why your 49ers only going to win 4 games this year.
Again?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We'll be in the playoffs. Don't you worry
With
about
4
that.
wins?
Y'all not
Well,
gonna
you-
make the playoffs. But
Them
anyway,
coach ain't gonna make it. Long as you got AR starting, y'all ain't gonna make it.
We're going to see.
Y'all ain't gonna make it.
We're going to see.
but yeah, because I'm
Double up.
you said double
I-
up.
There's going to be a whole bunch of bets going on. and
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
eat that
We're-
much ice cream.
Right,
I'm
right,
gonna win
right.
every
Yeah,
bet.
you get. Yeah, we don't want you to mess up your girly figure. So.
Right.
I heard him slide that in.
I mean, it was some good picks, you know what I'm saying? I was watching. This was a defensive, you know what I'm saying, an offensive line type of draft.
I tell you though, I think Tavis Hunter. Do you think he's gonna play defense and offense?
Oh yeah.
I think they're gonna limit him more so
I think he's gonna play more defense, and then they'll bring him in
for
on
packages.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
so too. He wants to play both sides,
He's gonna play
Yeah.
but he's a dynamic wide receiver too. You know.
Yeah.
He's gonna play both
Yeah.
sides. The coach already said, yeah, we got him to play both sides. It wasn't
but
both
how
sides.
much?
But that's a lot to learn.
Yeah.
You learn defense and offense. That's a whole lot.
That's right.
And then he's not gonna be able to play as many plays in the pros as he did in college.
Oh no, but the thing
No.
is, when you already adjusted to doing something like that, learning both sides of the ball like that, it's not as hard. Now, when you somebody who's trying to learn both sides and they've never really done it, yeah, it's gonna be difficult. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
but he's done
yeah,
it.
that's
Well,
why I
he's a smart
say
kid,
that's why I
smart
say
kid.
his main job is defense.
He had a 3.7 GPA. He
Yeah.
made all academic team 2 years straight.
Yeah.
So he's a smart kid.
So did Shador.
Yeah.
Shador had a 3.9.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
these guys ain't dummies.
Yeah.
You know, coming
But they're
into
going to
the league.
retire their numbers, but they didn't retire Cordell Stewart's
Right.
numbers.
Yes.
I'm just
That's
happy-
crazy.
I'm happy because the Ravens picked up, you know what I'm saying, Western, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. Jimmy Horn Jr., you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, how many teams you got?
These are the players, bro.
I either that shot. Yeah, okay.
I thought he went to Carolina.
Jimmy Horn Jr. went to the Carolina
Right.
Panthers, you know what I'm saying? Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go.
That's a
You know
good
what I'm
question,
saying?
Darren Kelly. Darren Kelly said, can Travis Hunter tackle Derrick Henry?
No.
No.
There's a lot of defensive backs that can tackle Derrick Henry.
Have you looked up Derrick Henry's workout?
I've seen it.
Oh.
Yes, he's talked about it on some interviews and stuff. Yes.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
There's a lot of players that can't tackle Derrick Henry. There's a lot of cornerbacks and safeties that cannot tackle. There's a lot of cornerbacks and safeties that can run and catch up with Derrick Henry.
Yeah, it's some linebackers that can't even tackle
Yeah.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I see my brother-in-law, Quinte Gates, just checked in. Shouts out to his daughter, went to the prom yesterday.
All right,
At Central
all right.
Howard University.
We ain't got to bring out the shot.
She's going where?
I'm just glad you don't take out their daddy and take out their mama because my brother-in-law ain't worth jack.
Oh, man.
He's a White Sox Bears fan. He always talking about the Bears. He always say the
Is he
Bears.
from
the 85
Chi-Town?
Bears, yeah. Well, he's from Marysville, but he claims Chicago.
Oh, okay. That's
He said
close enough. That's close enough.
Then you say Southside Chicago. I mean, you mean Marysville? That's
Right,
what I
right.
asked.
It's only 30 miles from
Yeah.
Chicago, you know. Come on.
But he always says the 85 Bears were the best team ever. I say, you're on track. That's what I say.
That's a lot of good teams out there.
Yeah.
Good more, man, because the old school days, boy, it was some
Right.
good football there, bro.
We about ready to wrap this up?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We hung out in a minute, so, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm trying to watch you eat that ice cream, though, you know?
Man, leave me alone. I'm trying to slow roll.
Angela Perry.
Yeah, you trying to enjoy every minute
And
of it.
somebody said I need my own show. I'm about to pull a. I'm about to pull
A little J
I'm
on
about
us,
to pull
man.
a Teddy Pendergrass and help Melvin and the Blue Notes on y'all. That's rough, yeah.
Don't put his head up no more than it already is. Right.
You can't find me.
He don't need his head swelled up.
No, Bobby Brown is doing this.
Right,
Angela.
right.
No.
Right.
Right. The reason the show started in late today was because of him. So no, don't sweat.
Man,
Keep on walking up in here like
responsibilities to handle.
Shout out Veronica.
Hey, man, I'm proud of you, though. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man, I love y'all, man.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is, you know, man, as men, we have a lot put on our shoulders. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? People don't even understand that.
Especially as black
So
men.
when I hollered at you, you was like, man, I got to get this taken care of right here. I was already supposed to be doing it a while ago. Let me go and get this done. Guess what? we respected that.
I
And
appreciate
this
that.
is how brothers get down.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I still got stuff, you know, I was like, man, I got
And I still got to come get some of that firewood, too.
Yeah, please do. I got
Man, you've been trying to get that firewood
I know,
for
man.
3 months now,
I know,
right?
man.
He ain't the only one. I got other people talking about they coming to get
Right.
That's why firewood's still sitting back there. I got a pile of dirt in my driveway right now because I just had to redo my wife's
Flower bed?
no, the garden bed. You
Gar-
know,
yeah.
I remember I built that garden bed there.
Right.
Now I didn't have to redo.
You had a garden, but you wasn't eating the fruit, and you had to
Yeah,
get
well-
high blood pressure.
Yeah,
You had a garden,
my
but
blood
you,
pressure good.
with your cholesterol, you got a garden, but you wouldn't eat the vegetables.
Right.
And now your cholesterol high. Now you gotta eat vegan ice cream. All you had to do was eat a cucumber or
See?
something. Or
See, if you had eaten
Yeah.
what you planted,
yeah,
you wouldn't be in this
eat
situation.
what you grow.
That's right.
I should have ate more than I gave away.
Oh,
Right,
my
right.
boy, former cop, he changed his name, that old hater that says he's a vegetarian. He got 3 boxes in his backyard. Now he acting like he raising bushel of hay.
Right.
Bushel
Pizza
of corn.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's for us.
But yeah, man, let's I can't wait to get back with y'all next week, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
for sure.
yeah.
I mean, y'all
Yeah.
want to shovel some dirt, man? Why don't y'all come and help me? build this? Oh, man.
I gotta come get that wood. Maybe I have to
Nah,
come get the wood.
when you said shuffle some dirt, I just had a
Man,
senior
I got a
moment,
pile of dirt
man.
in my driveway,
I just had a
man.
senior moment.
Yeah. I'll catch y'all in a minute then.
I had an awesome job, everybody but Reggie. Dana.
Thank you, Dana.
I told you Dana's a hater. Let's get out of here, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Veronica.
For sure, for sure. Anyway, 47 South Illinois Street, Sub-Zero Ice Cream.
I
Next
killed him.
Sunday, if you're free, you ain't got nothing going on, come on down and holler at us, hang out with us. You know, we jump on the show with us. You know what I'm saying? We be having a good time, as y'all can see.
Yes.
You know,
It's not too
Yes.
serious. It's not too strange. You know, we just have good debates.
y'all some
You
good
know,
ice cream.
there was no conspiracy against Sanders, and you know, we ready to sign out of
Right.
here.
for sure, for sure. Get y'all some good ice cream. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Nails by Veronica. I ain't gonna sit here and try to remember the address.
It's on
again.
Kaufman.
It's on Kaufman
It's
Road.
Kaufman Road.
It's
It's on the screen.
it's
Oh,
on the
okay.
screen. Look on the screen. It's on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Check
Right.
it out. I know, cousin. I love you. She gets down. Go check her out. Show her some love. Get your little nails and all that little stuff done. You know what I'm saying? Cool. You good?
I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
We out of here.
We
Love
out.
y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Please welcome
Bold, Reggie, Smooth, Little James, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Please welcome